Family hit the road for South America.
Today, they're in Costa Rica, headed to Panama.
Courtney Dempsey's checking in with the Borden family.
Hey, good morning, guys. And I'm telling you, they've got lots of stories to tell. Incidentally, they would have been on their way to Panama a while ago, but there was a little incident. See, there was a bunk bed and a teenager, and then there's a cast. We'll let the Borden family explain the whole thing. Okay, so we've got, there it is. There's the cast right there. We've got Sandy, Terry, and Jack. Young Jack, you have a cast on your arm. What happened?
It was about 7:30 in the morning, and I got up in the blankets of a bunk bed, and I rolled right off and landed on my arm.
Oh! Ouch! And then Mom Sandy, did you freak out? Because you're in Central America.
You know why? Because we were in the middle of the rainforest. We just landed. So we had to take me out from the rainforest to the nearest city.
Oh, geez.
Sirens and Terry following on my motorcycle. It was pure Central America. It was.
Wow.
In the States, we would have gotten arrested, but it was awesome.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were fortunate.
Well, with that issue aside, it sounds like you guys have been having a good time, right? Hanging out in Central America. Again, you guys left in September. Terry, what was the whole idea behind you guys decided to just leave Davis and go hit the road in Central America?
Well, I mean, to spend time as a family, to watch Jack grow and show him the world beyond what we all hear, sorry, but in the media.
Fine. We'll take it. So listen, we're taking a look at some video that you guys shot from one of the motorcycles on the road. You guys have been driving around all over the places. And like you said, this is a great experience for Jack, who not only is, he's being homeschooled, so he's learning all the stuff that normal kids would learn, but he's also getting exposed to some culture that most kids will never see, right?
Well, absolutely. And Jack is fluent in Spanish, so he's our border guide. So when we get to the border crossings, he's the one. I stay with the motorcycles, and he and Terry go inside, and little man here does all the paperwork, all the translating, and he's learned about budget. He's learned how to interact with people. His language skills are just amazing. And translation,
negotiation,
learning about the world and the people. And one of our favorite places was mainland Mexico, and just learning about the culture there and learning that Mexico really isn't a scary place.
Yeah.
And just, so it's been pretty awesome.
What would you say has been the most breathtaking thing that you've seen? Because, being on the open road, you're on a motorcycle, you get to see, really get to see the country.
What do you think, Bubba?
That's a hard one. One of the favorite sites for me has been Guatemala with all the different mountain ranges. We went out to a restaurant, and we were staying there for a couple of weeks, and we could see this giant city, the city of Antigua, Guatemala. So the whole city, we saw a bunch of different volcanoes too, and then there was an active volcano that actually erupted.
The one that just erupted.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
the one that erupted a couple days ago. We saw that before this happened, and it would puff smoke every day, and at night you could see the little bit of the lava dripping down the top of it.
Wow. Okay, so I know you guys are on your way to Panama. Just a few seconds left. How long are you guys going to be staying on the road in Central America? And do you have plans to come back home, or what are you planning?
Yeah, budget's probably going to force us back home a little bit sooner than we thought, but that's okay. So we'll probably be back in about a year.
Okay.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to follow you. We've been following you on Twitter. We're also linking your website to ours, gooddaysacramento.com, so you can keep in touch with the adventure trio. It's the Borden family traveling around the roads of Central America.
You jet setters, you jet setters.
Have fun in Panama.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Be
Have a
safe.
good one.
Good
Oh,
for
my
them.
goodness. That is so cool.
Yeah, good for them. That's fantastic.
Wow. Have you ever
Especially
been
for
to
him.
Costa Rica or Panama?
I've been to Brazil.
Yeah.
But never with my parents. I think that would be so cool. He is never going to forget that experience.
Exactly.
Wow.
Great family experience. And he's such a good kid.
Yeah,
One
seems like
arm
it.
is a little challenge right now, but he's a good kid.
Poor guy. I've had a cast before. It is no fun. It was my arm. I broke my hand.
Oh, Lordy, no.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Actually, my husband broke my hand.
He punched you?
Okay,
Yeah.
do we need to have a separate conversation
No,
about this?
I was, I know.
Squid left.
I was training for a triathlon, and he went out in the water with me to make sure I didn't drown. He was on a surfboard, and the surfboard got loose and slammed right into my hand and broke it. Just right before we got married, too.
Yikes.
So that was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, temperature.